Good day, fellas. I hope you are ready for your daily dose of skill, and today we are going to play with BZ-58-2. Lately, I started working for this vehicle Mark of Excellence, and this tank surprised me in a very positive way. I do not know, did it surprise me because before I played with the T-130, or did this tank surprise me because it's actually better than I expected, but nevertheless, I don't think this tank is absolutely garbage. This tank is rated average on the index page by me. By the community, this tank is rated 3.7, and the last video was back in 2023. I just simply haven't had time to play with this vehicle that much. So what we are going to do, we are going to play with it and we will try to make it work. Also, please pay attention to the gun. Gun handling of this vehicle feels actually pretty good for this alpha damage. What this tank has: 520 alpha damage, 250 millimeters of penetration of the standard shells, 1050 shell velocity. If you are loading the gold, you have same alpha damage, but you have up to 303 millimeters of penetration and 1250 shell velocity. What that pretty much means, it's easier to penetrate and it's easier to pre-aim with a gold, but this is not a big surprise because I believe every and each of you knows that gold usually is better. I know, right? Crazy stuff, boys and girls, ladies and gentlemen. Kunze, Panzer, what were you thinking? Oi, poor Kunze. Any other features of this tank what would be worth to highlight? I would say the armor of this tank is half of the trouble, although there is one bad feature of this tank. The lower plate is that bad that even Cromwell can slap the living crap out of you through the lower plate, and that isn't good whenever you do not know what you are doing, right? But whenever you know what you are doing with a tank, then it is not that bad of the thing, and then you just simply know that not to expose the lower plate by any shape or any form, right? That's all you need for a full happiness. Meanwhile, speaking about the full happiness, Arta just took one for the team. That's absolutely glorious, and let's keep it up. This tank slaps, and slaps very, very, very hard, fellas. Where the alpha damage goes. Unfortunately, I missed the shot over there, which is kind of sad, but what can you do? Luckily, we are not in the crossfire from the island, so pretty much enemy team should be a bit upset with their performance and with their life choices, but hey, that sounds like enemy problem, not ours, right? Meanwhile, the E4 should be sitting over there in the bush. Do I want to take minus 750 in the face? Soon we will figure this out. We are going up, Emil goes up, and Emil took one for the team, and we are going to simply aim our... that was bad aim. I was about to aim the shot properly and slap this E4, but it is how it is. I knew that this gentleman is sitting here, okay? I was very, very well aware of that. Anyways, we can start our farming simulator and we can have some fun. So the first things first, ISM and IS-3. Both of those gentlemen are sitting in the open field, so all we need to do, we need to start farming them, right? That's straightforward, nothing too crazy, nothing unusual. All we need to keep in mind, that our lower plate is a bit weak. That's all we need to remember. And by saying a bit weak, I mean very, very weak, you know? 100 millimeters or 120 millimeters of armor, that's nothing in the tier 9, literally. There is tanks that would be able to penetrate you with high explosives into the lower plate. So that is the thing that you need to keep in mind whenever you are playing vehicle like this. Other than that, I think this pick is significantly better compared versus TT-130. That's for sure, because TT-130 is absolutely pile of caco, right? And this tank actually feels relatively alright. And look at this. The damage of this tank is just simply adding up over time, you know? You are not even feeling it. How you have 1,000, 2,000, 3,000, 5,000, you know? It just keeps spinning and it just keeps rolling. Meanwhile, I'm going for a blind shot over there. Unfortunately, we missed the shot, but that doesn't change absolutely anything. And I think it is about the time to be aggressive for us. Because enemy team is just screaming and running. They are paranoid with the situation, which I cannot blame them for, right? And all we need to do, we need to get extra shot right there. Now IS-3, I am simply going for him. At least that's what I want to believe. That's what I want to believe. Okay. Let's go for ass shot. Nice.
Call the firefighters. Track repaired.
Huh. And we are done. That's all there is to say, fellas, in this game. Beautiful, beautiful performance overall, beautiful battle, pretty good gun handling overall, and I think where the gun goes, that this tank for this alpha damage could easily have 4 stars instead of 3 stars as it has now. Meanwhile, high explosive on for a full happiness and for a full pleasure for obvious reasons. And let's see, can we find a decent enough angle to slap this forest spirit? This is the question. I am aware of that I can go for art, but to be completely honest with you, I don't really care about the art as much as I care about the forest spirit. Forest spirit, he is dead, now we can go for art, as simple as this. We know that Arta is sitting here around the corner. I know he's waiting for us, which is completely fine. I am very, very well aware of that, right? All we need to do, we need to have some fun and we need to slap him. Beautiful, we know where Arta is. And CS, I have a feeling that CS gave us a kill, to be completely honest with you. Looking into this gentleman, I have a feeling that he knew exactly who is he playing with, right? And that was like, salute skill, how are you doing, you sexy magnificent mother trucker? I think this is exactly what happened in the situation. So CS63, if that was the case, greetings, you sexy magnificent mother trucker. So, for this game, it was very, very good battle. We did everything properly. 5.5 thousand damage, 600 assisting damage, 4 kills. Paskuki medal, high caliber, solid ace, 1.4 base experience. NCS, who are you? Show yourself. Ah, Gigawatt. Okay. From our clan. Gigawatt, definitely pleasure to meet you, my man. Definitely a baboon, okay? Baboon confirmed. And we have 59,000 profits as well. I mean, you can say whatever you want, but everything looks pretty good. And pay attention what kind of equipment we are using. We are using turbo, the bounty hardening, and bounty rammer. That gives absolutely nothing for the accuracy of this gun, and it still works great. Okay, excellent. And we have Fjords standard battle. So, what do we want to do in this situation, huh? What do we want to do in this situation? This is the question. There is a couple of ways how we can play the game. Either option number 1, either option number 2. I really do not like to play over there. I do not really think it's worth it because you are getting usually effed in the butt, which I do not really appreciate. So, in this kind of situation, fellas, this is a bit complicated stuff. But it's okay. It's okay. We are not going to overthink this too much, and we will try to do our best. Meanwhile, all we want to do, we want to sit here and we want to punish Pat on the tank. I mean, look at this beautiful, magnificent mother trucker. Too bad I misaimed the shot, but to be fair with you, I needed to push tiny touch more in front in this situation, right? At least this is how I look into this play. Boom, another beautiful shot. Did you hear that big bada boom? I do not know who is sitting in the back, but from the sound I would guess Wafflecock or Object. 1 out of 2, they are sitting over there, right? At least that's what I think purely from the sound. Now, can we try to blind fire them? I have all time in the world of tanks. I do not really need to complain. I don't really need to do anything. All I need to do, I need to have my eyes widely open. Good. Ah, bad shot over there. It's okay. I know that CS-59 is in front. I am very, very well aware of that. And I know he is blocking this for no... it's just gaming moment, right? It happens for the best of us. He isn't doing that to, oh, I will mess up your gameplay. You know, it doesn't work this way. He's playing his game and he's trying to do his best. And to be fair with you, frankly, I am the mother trucker who is kind of annoying him, right? And sitting in the back. This is the thing. Meanwhile, Leopard is trying to escape. That's good. Can we punish the guy like this? He should keep running, so I'm just going for a blind shot. You never know whenever you hit shot like this. And our team is making pressure over there. Okay. That is a very, very interesting game, fellas. I do not really want to be too aggressive here. I just don't feel like I want to do that. Meanwhile, Charfutur is making a hardcore pressure over there. That's good. So all we need to do, we need to wait. Maybe he would spot some sniper schnitzels over there, but unfortunately it's not the case. That's okay. I don't feel like I would like to drop down like this because you are literally getting yourself into the worst situation possible, and I do not want to have get gangbanged over there. I just don't see what is the point and how we can get any use. And plus on top of that, we are looking into the future and we can see our team is losing by 5,000 hit points, right? And 5,000 HP is a lot of hit points, boys and girls, ladies and gentlemen. I can tell you that. 5,000 hit points is a lot. Although in this situation we can consider moving and making a bit of pressure. Skill, why would you say so? You see, Badger is busy to deal with 3 guns over there. Plus on top of that we have some sniper schnitzels, or I suppose to say overall enemy forces who are playing in this area. So all we need to do, we need to get involved at this point, right? So hopefully we can support our guy. Beautiful shot was a 120. We are feeling very, very good, and also Object 277 took one for the team. I do not really mind that Arta hit me. I literally do not really care about that. And what we need to do, we need to say goodbye for this gentleman. Excellent, very, very good. Our team is doing very, very good against this Badger, which is very, very nice. And now all we want to see this ML2 going for us. I literally do not really care about this guy. I know I can get slapped into the side while crossing, but I'm willing to take the risk. And we are okay. 2.1 thousand damage so far. That isn't ideal, but it is nevertheless the start, right? And we still have plenty of the ways to get some more use in this situation. For this tank, the most important thing, in my opinion, is to stay hold down. If you are going to stay hold down, you are going to be completely fine and you are going to be alright. If you can stay hold down, you are going to have a great time with this tank. Skilled, so you want to say this tank is unpenetratable. If it is hold down, no. That's not what I am saying. If you would pay attention into the cupolas of this tank, it looks very similar to 50TP Tishkevich, however the tank is called, right? It is very, very similar, although this tank has significantly, maybe not significantly, but at least the gun feels better for me whenever I am playing this tank. But once again, maybe it is my imagination, who knows. Meanwhile, I am just simply waiting until this Leo would make a mistake and until he would show his side. Because there is a chance that he would do that. Minus 1,000 hit points still. It is not so simple, it is not so easy. And we know that Object is sitting over there as well, right? That's what we know. I would love to find where this guy is sitting at. By the way, making pressure up front in this situation won't give us that much use, believe me or not, fellas. Believe me or not, it is not that great of the situation at the moment. What would be the smartest thing? Probably to relocate somewhere over there and try to punish the Object sitting here, but we are okay. Meanwhile, we found the tourist going through the middle of the field. That basically means we could slap him. Good. Couple of damage is better than no damage. Simple as this. And we know that enemy Arta is sitting right there near the red line, right? At least this is what I want to believe. So what do we want to do? We want to load the high explosive ammunition, and we want to try to punish this Arta. Object hit the shot, not a big surprise. By the way, very good play by the object. He is going into the full, he has a full safe defense parameter, and he's just simply slapping every and each person who isn't coming for him, which is fair enough. By the way, did you notice that we got all this sweet assisting damage from the object 752? I did. So that is amazing. Meanwhile, this should be a decent blind shot, I would say. Not decent enough. Okay, at the moment we need to figure out how we can make a bit of pressure right there, okay? That's what we need to do. We are going down just like so. Easy peasy lemon squeezy, very, very nice. And now we need to figure out how to dig the standard B and how to dig the object. Once again, I feel very comfy while playing with this tank. I feel very, very, very good with this vehicle, truly. And that says a lot about the tank, at least in my humble opinion. That says a lot about the tank, fellas. Okay. I am trying to figure out, do I have a good enough angle for the standard B, and yes, I do. All I need to do, I need to aim properly and I need to try to slap him. That's it, beautiful. We are just digging this guy out of the position. That's all we need to do for a full happiness. 4 seconds to go, object just fired. This object farmed so much, it's not even funny how much he farmed. That was a very, 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 very good play from this gentleman's side, truly. He did everything properly. He escaped in time. He should have 6,000 as a bare minimum. As a bare minimum 6,000. Okay, we are trying to make the angle so it's not going to be the easiest to penetrate us. Since he haven't hit the lower plate, he can go to the hell. Beautiful. Very, very, very good play from our side again. And even though this game is not as fancy by the damage, I think it is still very, very, very nice game, and we got ourselves a solid 6,000 combined because we farmed quite a bit of the assisting damage. So far, fellas, we are killing it and we are making this tank work. I'm telling you, this tank is a bit underrated. This is how I look into this vehicle, and it's not so boring to play with this tank. You need to think about the hold down all the bloody time, otherwise... Anyways, 5 kills, 3.4 thousand damage, 2.9 thousand assisting damage, solid ace. That's very, very nice. And after that, object farm at 4.2 thousand. Beautiful play by the object. He did absolutely everything properly. And all in all, we made 6,000 profits as well. Great. I'm telling you, fellas, I have a feeling that this vehicle may be underrated. At least this is how I look into all of this. Whenever I started playing for marks and overall, whenever I digged deeper into this tank. And once again, I just want to highlight TT-130M compared to this BZ is absolutely biggest pile of caco ever existent. So if you have choice between those two, BZ-58 is significantly better, I'm telling you. Okay, and we are here. Last but not least, we have a mountain pass standard battle. Absolutely glorious. So what do we want to do? We want to go brrr. We want to play aggressively over there. I mean, alternative choice would be to play somewhere over there on the ice road, but to be completely honest with you, I'm not a big fan of that type of play. With all honesty. With all honesty, I am not that big of the fan of that play. You know what? I changed my mind. I'm going to go over there. I changed my mind. I think... And I want to believe that we are going to have, hopefully, a lemming train from the enemies playing in this side. Hopefully. I don't really like to play over there, but to be fair with you, usually I do not play in this position, right? So it is about the time to test it out. Why not to test new things and why not to complain after we fail, right? Look at this beauty, you sexy, magnificent mother trucker. You sexy, magnificent mother trucker. Okay, let's see. Let's see what we can do. Scusi, my man, we need to aim over there at the moment. And let's go.
Much obliged.
Okay, 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 okay. BZ-176, I do not really want to. I mean, maybe I should, maybe I could. I do not want to. No. It is not the best idea. It is not the best idea to play aggressively over there. Oh, it is not the best idea. Fellas, boys and girls, ladies and gentlemen, we are going to try to sit here, hold down, and we will hope that they will mess it up, and we will hope that they are going to make some silly goose mistakes. That's all I think in this situation, right? I need to sit, hold down. It is definitely not ideal. It is definitely not excellent, and I definitely messed up over there. I shouldn't play like this. But nevertheless, we will try to do our best. Oi, 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 oi. Look into amount of the guns, fellas. Look into amount of the guns. That's proper bad. I need to say thank you for VK. And I need to leave him to die. My man, I'm so sorry I have no chance to help you, mate. I am leaving him dry. I am leaving him dry, fellas. I feel like shit for doing so, but I cannot do absolutely anything in this type of situation. I sacrificed the baboon, fellas. I sacrificed the baboon. Maybe I did not need it to escape. Maybe I did not need it to escape. I am coming back. Fellas, I feel like shit for leaving this guy to hang. I am feeling like shit for leaving him to hang, so I'm trying to come back. Now it's too late. I think I pushed it out for no reason. Fellas, sometimes it happens. We have ups and downs, and we are thinking how we're supposed to get the most use of all of this and how we're supposed to help our guys. And in the last second, I'm coming to slap this T-30. I'm so sorry. I am so sorry. I did not mean to do that, and I thought it is going to be absolutely game over, you know? That's what I thought. That's what I thought. That was a bad decision from my side. I needed to fight till the last moment, and I needed to try to do my best, right? That's what I needed to try to do for a full happiness over there. Ay, 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 ay. That was misplay, mate. I am so sorry for leaving you hanging here. This is the case, fellas. This is the case. I'm regretting my life choices, but there is nothing what we can do about that. At this point... you did well. Yeah, misplay from my side. Nothing what I can do about that. I miscalculated the situation. I thought that VK would fall significantly quicker. If I would have stayed over there, we would have slapped BZ, we would have slapped T-34, and more likely we would have survived significantly longer. Once again, my fault. Nothing what I can change about this, so accept it. Better luck next time. Meanwhile, as you can see, lower plate... ELC even, full move, lower plate like nothing. I deserve this. Fellas, that was the karma for being a pussy. I am not used for playing into the lower side of this map, and I shouldn't done that, to be completely honest with you. But it is how it is. I thought it is going to be significantly better idea than it was, and I paid the full price for my stupidity. That was unfortunate. Not only I played like a shit, I left my friend to pretty much get effed, right? So definitely unfortunate situation, but it is how it is. I'm actually feeling guilty about that, fellas. I am feeling guilty, and I don't care about the score of this game. I just feel guilty. How did we play this game? It's okay. It happens for the best of us. We can mess up once in a while, and that was horrible. 700 damage, 300 assisting damage. I played like animal, fellas, truly, and I am upset about this, but not much what we can change about that. Once again, sorry, mate. I fucked up. Very fair message from our side. At least that's what I want to believe, and that's what we have. Horrible situation. It's okay. I overthought this. Anyways, our performance with this vehicle is 3.2 thousand damage, 1.3 thousand assisting damage, but keep this in mind that the last game was absolutely asswipe. It should have been a bit better, but it is how it is. Anyways, thank you very much for watching. I appreciate you. I hope you had a great time and see you very, very soon. Skill is out for today. Peace.